Okay, I think people can hear us now. There we go. Yo, Maximus, what's up? We are here. Let me actually get out of the starting soon screen. Full display. Helen, well met. I've got my Christmas sweater on. There we go. Move this out of the way.
Yeah, we'll pretend I have a Christmas sweater on. It's fine.
Oh yeah, Kyle's here, by the way.
Whoa.
The Kyle, the Great and the Powerful. I forgot to turn on my lights behind me. There we go. Beautiful. I think, yeah, so today I think we're going to be doing some play testing. Maybe some other stuff afterward, but probably mostly just play testing, I think. Because Kyle has not played the game since we made it? No, there's probably a few. No. You played it since what update? The update, I guess, with minions, right?
The minion update was the last time I played it. Oh god, was that 3 months ago? Oh no.
It's probably like more than you think, unfortunately. I have
unhappy.
the notes. Patch history. Because I want to say the minion update was... The minion update was the first 1.1.0, and we're on 1.1.4.
But that doesn't give me a date.
I'm looking. Hold on. Activity. August 5th. No, sorry.
I mean, if it was any time around September,
July 22nd. So there we are. Time flies.
Yeah, that tracks though. Just like I remember July and August being really bad for me at work.
Yeah, I was gonna say
so,
you were busy.
And then I got reorged again. Surprise! I get reorged a lot, chat.
Yay! Not just some play testing, some jolly play testing. Indeed. Ho ho ho. Holly jolly play testing. Am I even hosting? I may have just done a single player game.
I think you did single player.
I do that a lot because I just it's
working.
instinctive for me to just do a single player game.
This man does not want me to play with him.
Yep. All right. Here.
That's
we are.
what you said.
There you go. Oh wait, no, I can't do that yet. How's your Christmas, Maximus? What are you doing? Freudian slip. Indeed. We don't do Christmas. Yeah, well, you know, that's fair.
Just out of curiosity, as a family or just religious? Like, I'm just curious. Like,
Maximus is not
religious
American.
well, that's why I'm asking. Like, is it more just like a family thing or a religious thing?
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Do I pick red
I guess,
or
yeah,
blue?
it's not like Christmas is specifically in America. I usually always do blue, so up to you. But
Okay, I'll do red.
yeah, I guess
Noted, Maximus. I guess that makes sense. You're always on not off hours per se, but Maximus is always on like different hours, I guess. Like he's always good to show up for like your early morning stuff, which
yeah,
which
ironically typically isn't
most people in the US are not.
Yeah,
that much on
for
board.
sure. Let me promote you, which lets you delete tokens, which is important, and then we're gonna turn off hands just because it's better for the streaming experience. Oh yeah, look at the new rule book.
Did you?
Did I?
Oh, now that's an interesting. I like that. Sorry, I'm looking at the positive versus negative deleted effects. That is a really good graphic design, dude.
Thank you.
I appreciate
Originally,
that.
we had them swapped because I made I guess, you know, the old one was the red one, although I didn't enhance it a bit. And then like, I think I played with Mike and he was like, yeah, why is the red one the bad or the good one and the, you know, the green one, the good one? And I'm like, or like other way around. And I was like, oh yeah, it's probably good to swap that, but
Yeah, I apologize ahead of time, Maximus. You probably are going to be more familiar with the game than me at this point, so I'm going to ask a lot of dumb questions. You're going to have to deal with it, unfortunately. I'm so sorry.
This is the new icon reference card in game right now. It is not. I really should put it in.
Oh, are you making like a... Oh.
They're like little cards that... Here, I'll just show you on stream.
I was going to say, just like reference cards that you'd, in theory, include as like 2 or 4 of for new players kind of thing?
Yeah, there's 2 of them. I think it's in the beta cards. Yeah, so they have like all the icons listed on a
yeah, okay, so like
bit of stream delay, but yeah, and then it has like, you know,
I'm seeing it. Yeah, no, this is the kind of thing you want to include like 2 to 4 of for every set for, hey, here's a quick reference card kind of thing.
Yep, exactly, for like new players.
Ooh,
so you can just,
I didn't realize you were doing different colors for triggered unit and abilities.
Yep.
And
abilities are also new. I mean, we had cards that technically had abilities, but...
So sorry. The first card, the columns are not aligned, and it's killing me.
The first card. Oh, like the... Wait, where? Oh, here?
Yeah, the text is slightly off.
Oh,
so
yeah.
left column and right column, the text is slightly... And I think maybe
also the text color is actually wrong here. The first set is like a beige, like a dark beige, and then the other one's black. I do have to. Yeah, this is. There's a reason it's not in the game. Thanks, dude. Look at it. What's up, Bradley? It's pretty beautiful, right? Merry Christmas, Bradley. Okay, but yeah. And also a bunch of these icons are changing. Pretty much all the monster icons, all the old god icons. But anyway,
do we still pick our old god or old god? Do we still pick our
yes?
Our god?
Yes. So the only one that's off limits is one of the new ones, Abundance, because they're incredibly broken. So.
Abundance?
And then the old god, we're just gonna go against the hardest.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh no! Why did you do that?
It seemed fun, but it's just too broken.
Sir, consult with me before you do things like this, because I could have told you, yes, that card exists in Magic and it's broken AF.
Yeah, it needs to be under a if I ever am to do it, it's going to be under a different effect, like a unit effect, but it's critical oversight. Yeah, it was
It's a really good idea. So like all of the doubling triggers, Elish Norn, Ishin, Teysa, all of the doubling cards, what's the other one? Drivnod, all of them from Magic are amazing. But they're also expensive as shit.
Yeah.
Like literally physically expensive. And then also their mana cost is super high. It requires a lot to like play the card.
You don't just passively get it
Having
on your...
these for, Magic tried that. They called it Eminence, and people kind of hate it. Because having a free effect that no one can interact with, not super great. In a 1v1 or multiplayer game. Even in this format, it's just like having a broken, oh great, everything doubles. Yeah, that needs to be on a card you play, not on your god.
Oh, for sure. It would have to be on a structure with probably a unit effect, but even then, I already have like a fix for it. It wasn't even, honestly, that was like the secondary effect. The main thing was to have a god with a unit effect, and then I was like, oh yeah, let's just throw that on there because it has something for unit effects. Let's throw something on there for triggered effects too, because why not?
Beatles.
And then it just got,
Oh,
and then it
Beatles.
just, and then it. But arguably, altruism is extremely perfectly balanced. So, the two new gods. So
Big damage. Oh,
it's actually really fun.
that one feels interesting. You have like pump spells and stuff like that, like things that can protect your god. You add anything?
Well, so this isn't like the god is being attacked. You just take the damage, right? So and this is an ability, so you can choose to do it whenever. So,
Right, but if you take 2 damage, your god dies.
yeah, then you just decide not to take that damage and take the damage to your whatever's getting
Gotcha.
attacked instead. Yeah.
All right, well, I'm gonna, like any Magic the Gathering player ever, I'm gonna take the one that draws me cards.
Okay, deal.
'Cause
What do
I'm a terrible
want?
person.
Oh, actually, hold up. Before we do that, I have been so either we can play this as written currently, or alternatively we can play this as I am testing it currently, which is instead of being able to draw 1 and play up to 3 cards, it's you draw 2 and you can play 2 cards. Only play 2 cards.
I'm very sorry. You're gonna have to walk me through this.
Okay,
Why
sorry.
do you only play 3 cards?
You can play up to 3 cards. So currently it's you can
Right,
only play
oh,
1
right.
of each card,
Did
right?
you actually institute the land structure? Okay, you did.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is,
But
yeah.
this would say, okay, you can draw 2 and then play 2.
Play 2, but it is only of 1 of each type currently.
What is it?
So or up to so you could either play, you know, a hero and a land, you could play a land and a structure, but you only can play 2 cards. Or we could just play it as
No, let's play it off that rule. I will
Okay,
still take that.
okay. Why not? So
Card
you'd be
advantage.
drawing 3 cards.
Yeah, but I can only play
Okay.
2.
Correct. Okay, we'll do that. We'll try it. I'm going to play.
Well, you
think
pick
we're gonna
your
need
god. I'm gonna go get another pig in the blanket.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna play humanity. I think Kyle's gonna end up with 6 billion cards, but we'll have to see. It's probably a good test. Because I haven't actually tested Magic yet with the new card draw rule.
Ugh, I've returned with my pig in the blanket.
Heck yeah. I'm gonna go with humanity. Just why not?
It's a fancy pig in the blanket because it's a croissant roll, one of the Pillsbury Doughboy croissant rolls, and then sausage.
Yum 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 yum. Yeah, I have been specifically avoiding Magic to test the rule, but I think this is going to be interesting to see how many cards you end up with, because your deck might be ridiculous, but we'll see. I'm actually curious now that I'm thinking about it. It's like this is something that should be tested.
Yeah, here we go.
All right, so you draw 5 to start and then 2 on your turn.
I'll turn off.
Oh yeah, H.
A 5.
Okay, and then 2 to start. Good enough for me. All right, can play 2 cards. Let's do a swamp.
Wait, does my god affect you too?
No. Oh, also I am vetoing this card from existence currently.
No, I want to read it.
It's too powerful. Especially with this new rule that limits your card placement.
Oh,
Yeah. It got
You don't
progressively
lie.
more and more
Sure.
more and more powerful. And then it got nerfed a lot and it's still not nerfed enough. So it's yeah. It's also being even more nerfed. Yeah, because currently, yeah,
there is
it's
literally an entire deck in Magic the Gathering based around this.
yeah. Yeah, it's too powerful. it's gonna be like a sort of a draw one, play one in the future, but a little more interesting. But all right, I am playing a land, and I am playing, I guess, a barbarian. I don't really love that move, but I think it's better. And then I take, right, 2 units for each of my things placed, +2 here. I'm just gonna put all my units on the front line, and then now it's your turn.
I feel like I played Tundra.
Well, you get to draw. You get to draw 3 cards. Remember,
right.
Start of your turn.
You know what? 1, 2, 3. Oh, God. Ooh, okay. Options. Well, these are spells. I don't really want to worry about those yet. We're still able to play spells at any time, right?
Correct.
There. Well,
anytime and as many as you want.
Okay, definitely the Tundra for now.
Right, Delma says, I know you dislike randomness in AE, but what if cognitive enhancements was like gambling card? Make a guess for which card is at the top of your deck. If you guess correctly, positive effect. Interesting.
I think it would have to be card type.
Yeah, card type. He did say card type. I just, or
either. He initially just said card, but he corrected the card.
Okay, I wasn't sure if I just didn't read it, because I do that, as we can all attest to.
Yeah, that card type guessing could be an interesting version.
Yeah, I almost feel like that's maybe like a better different card, because I think so. The way I think I wrote cognitive enhancement for the next version. I think Maximus helped me come up with this. Is that you draw as many cards as you like, but you have to discard all the cards you draw, and then you play one of them. So you can just play one, draw one, or you could just keep drawing them and then play the one that you end up getting, but then you're of course discarding them.
Okay, you're gonna have to deal chat,
because Kyle's gonna be talking about Magic a lot.
I compete in tournaments. It's fine. There's
pretty much a big deal. It's fine.
Called looting in Magic the Gathering, where you draw cards and then discard equal number of cards.
Yeah,
could be a mechanic. I'm playing Calm Hand Archer. I can say that. Calm Hand Archer. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
I think that's the right play for now. We can't attack first turn, right?
I mean, your Tundra doesn't gain you any units, but...
Oh my god, my key is not working.
Alt.
Oh, because structures.
Yeah, so, but...
It's...
Was that... yeah, I don't know.
Fine. I mean, I have that in Swamp, so I don't really have a good option.
Yeah, I mean, Swamp technically... Well... Yeah.
Swamp's when something is destroyed.
Correct, yeah. Monsters, minions, or heroes die. You get units.
Alright, so play 3 cards and 2 minions?
Well, you need to do your unit phase, but I mean, you basically just need to put units on your... There you go. I mean, you don't really gain any units, but you at least need... There you go.
And I can
there you are.
Correctly?
Yeah.
Like, we didn't change that? Okay.
Yeah, you can't allocate past 1, so that's basically... I guess you...
Wait,
yeah, you...
can't?
Or not... Yeah, you can, or under 1. You can't allocate to 0. If you have 0, your card is... Yeah.
I forgot we did that. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, because it got confusing when the card counted as 1, and then it was.
Yeah. I remember it now.
Yeah.
But like, you're reminding me of a game that I made 3 months ago. Beats 6 months ago, arguably. It's been a bit.
It has, for sure. All right. 3 cards. We got a Barons. We got Wrath, which is a spell, and a Blightmite, which is a new card for you as well. And then 3.
I was missing 1 card, Tron. I thought I drew 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
5.
Yeah, you did miss. Oh yeah, no. I got rid of your cognitive enhancement. That's why.
Oh.
Do you want to swap
this
that?
guy. This guy.
That's my fault. Yeah, I threw away his cognitive enhancement because it's broken. If you want to swap that out, you're more than welcome to. But
would I have played this if this land has a structure placed on it, gained 2 more units from your face?
At least is gaining 1 unit passively, but
yeah,
so
I think I would have better. Done that.
Yeah.
Because I would have gotten an extra unit, right?
Yep.
Well, I could allocate that, right?
True.
I'm gonna put that on my archer. Is that the right move? I don't know.
That's. I was gonna say, it's what would have you done? And that is.
I would have put it on the archer.
Okay. There
Should
you go.
I put it on the archer? Probably not. Maximus
no, not,
is gonna be like,
not
you
not
are.
With a, not with a Blightmite, but
fuck.
Yeah. But here we are. This is actually an interesting thing because I don't know if, yeah, with Blightmite Wrath, you physically cannot save your forest. Yeah, no matter what, it was dead. Here's actually an interesting thing. Technically, Wrath needs some sort of rewording.
I'm sorry,
because
the monster or minions with the highest attack attacks a second time.
Correct, but the problem is they all have the same attack, so I actually need to rewrite that in some sort of shape or form, because it should just be the strongest creature, more or less, but Blightmite has the same strength as a minion, so there needs to be an edge case scenario. Usually it's players get to decide, but
it needs to account for if, I mean, I'm assuming you'd prefer the creature attacking first? Or,
I think it should be monsters should take priority first.
Yeah, and
then if it's can be player order, but the problem is right now, or like player can choose, because usually that's how we like solve disputes. Yeah. But you shouldn't be able to pick between a minion and a monster. Wrath should.
Your point, Maximus, but I still think creatures is basically like saying creatures first, then minions. Kind of does the same thing of like creatures are typically worse than a minion. I say this as I'm about to get wrecked.
Yeah. Well, strongest
so, like
is
how
subjective.
Maximus knows this game better than I do, despite the fact that I made the game. But I haven't
Maximus is
6 months.
Maximus has been here every stream. I actually looked. I think I did 85 streams. I don't know exactly when Maximus came in, but it was, you know, a good probably half of those.
I was gonna say no less than like or
60.
No more than like 20 or 30 he missed at best.
Yeah.
Maximus, you've been around a while.
True. It's very true. All around cool guy. Anyway, Blightmite's attacking twice. Oh. So that's gonna
lowest land first,
which is your forest.
Well,
R.I.P. forest.
I will discard a forest.
We're gonna do this. We're just gonna delete those.
Place Sadness on the stack.
Sadness. And then he is going to attack again, which is going to be my land, which I will lose 1 unit. Wrath is run its course.
Oh wait, hold on. Should I have played a spell?
He could have, but
I should have played a spell.
Oh, you could have. Yeah, you had 2 different spells you could have played there.
uh, we'll move on with it.
We'll move on with it. Live with our mistakes. That's what me and Bradley's mantra was last time we were playing, because we kept messing up. We're like, we're gonna live with our mistakes.
Again, Magic. Yeah. Sorry, but it's the same thing I do when I'm practicing with my Magic decks. Is like, if I fuck up, I have to play through it because I need to understand I will fuck up in an actual game what happens.
100%. And then 2 endlings are going to attack strongest, which is me. So 1, 2. There we go.
Aesthetically, this is bothering me. So
do it up, dude. I think. Oh, okay. So, I see what you're doing. Okay, monsters and minions. Although it's technically they should. Yeah, we'll get there potentially.
Shush.
Yeah.
Shush. Aesthetically, it makes sense for me now.
All right, I draw 2. I definitely want to play a land because that's just gonna beef up my druid. We'll do mountain.
See, Maximus agrees with me. He does the same thing.
I also do what Kyle did over there with Monsters Minions. Yeah, so like technically that's fine, but once you start drawing it, you're supposed to draw in order. So like if I drew a monster, it would go at the end of the order. So that's like the biggest difference there, because their order in which they're placed matters the way in which they attack.
Oh yeah, it technically does, doesn't it? Ugh.
That's the biggest thing.
But for now, it's...
I assume minions last every time. Technically incorrect, but fair. It is the easier way to do it.
Would that... That's actually a question of, like, would that massively affect the outcome of a game?
Oh, and he does newest draw and attack first. I do it the exact opposite. Yes, well, it definitely would.
It would, but...
It's kind of incorrect, but it's consistent. I mean, honestly, it doesn't really matter, but...
I feel like minions attacking last is not that bad. The monsters attacking in different orders could have massive effects, but I feel like the minions attacking last is not too bad.
Yeah, no.
Anyway, your turn.
Okay, place that, which, again, because...
Sorry, wrong game.
I spin it around a lot and play it for turn, and then just say it like Magic stuff, but really wrong. And then I guess Bridge isn't going to do me any good.
You're trying to give me aneurysm.
Is it? Hold on. 8. I can't quite get 8, so that's not worth it right now. Druid gets... Okay, well then it's my unit phase. Wait, 1, 2. Unit phase. 1, 2, 1. Now I can allocate. We're only going to use... How do I want to do this?
There's still room to simplify unit phase.
Yeah, maybe.
All I'm saying that with like consideration, but
there we go. 1, 2, 2. Can I actually wait?
You kill something?
Can I kill?
Can you win? No.
No. Can I kill barons? Is the question. I technically can.
I can give you a boost of 5 units, to be clear. And I can destroy... Can we win?
No. I mean, unless you can do 25 damage to the god. And...
Oh, it's 25 now. Never mind. Yeah. I was thinking of when it was 15. Chat, it's been a minute.
Technically, I think the weakest one's 20, but yeah, correct. It was 15 at one point.
Yeah, my mental math was like, oh wait, can we win? And then you're like, no, I've balanced the game.
Honestly, I feel like in another world, the game would be balanced around the player choosing the order of monsters and main attack, and it was good. Oh, like... Interesting.
I think that's an interesting thought. I feel like that would require us to review every monster, though.
Well, it's like a PvE or like PvP game then. Like you have
no,
like
he's saying like, oh, whenever the monsters attack, the players choose the order of those attacks.
Oh, okay.
That means you have to like make each attack that much more risky, I think.
Yeah.
Or Maximus, am I reading? Oh,
yeah, he's got you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
I think there is a world where we could do that. I just think it would require like making sure each attack is meaningful, meaning like each monster has to be risky on its own to let you attack you, so that way like the ordering has some level of strategery.
Yeah. Yes. I don't know. Maybe thoughts. That's big thoughts that would change the game a lot. But let's okay.
Idea though, but worth put it in the bank.
Worth considering. Let it stew. I can't get the Barons. It's not really that big because it only draws 2 minions, so I'm not too worried about it.
These things like I have any idea.
So I'll just kill a Blight Mite and some other stuff. Actually, I probably could have. Actually, I probably can.
That's my 15.
Did I only have 3 units on this guy, right? I think.
I'll be honest, I have no idea.
I had 3 units. I'm gonna do it this. No, I can't. It's not even worth it. It's not worth it. Okay. Anyway, attack Blight Mite. I kill him. He gives 1 unit. I will give that 1 unit to your archer. Actually, no, I'm going to give it to your god, so you can just put it wherever you want. Is that what it is? Yeah, card of your choice. Have a unit to play with on your turn. I also get 3 units for attacking here. And then I'm going to kill a minion for 1. My swamp gains 2. That is my turn. You are up.
Okay, I draw 2, and then I can only play 2.
There's a reason I'm saying another world because it's a huge change. Yeah, definitely would be. Oh, I mean, if you wanted to kill the land, you could then.
Okay.
I feel so inclined.
But, okay. Important question.
Yes.
Because my Magic the Gathering brain, again, welcome chat. Magic the Gathering. That's what I play. I can only play 2 cards a turn, but does that include the old god's turn?
Well, you can't play your cards on Old God's turn with the exception of spells. Okay, spells you can play as many as you want, whenever you want.
Okay, so that's...
Yeah.
That's probably a edit to whatever you make the God of Magic then. Because then I should just keep the spells and I only play a land and a hero. Guess it's your heroes?
Theoretically, if a card has an ability, it makes you play... Wait, ability that makes you play a card. Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, any abilities you can technically use out of turn as well.
I think I want to play a desert.
The old desert.
Oh, wait, am I going to attack?
Technically, currently I will, but he is drawing more guys on his turn, so...
But I don't really have a better land to play, because everything else is like... I could get something off Swamp, I guess, but...
Yeah.
Also, real weird to say Swamp and Tundra as a Magic player.
Swamp, I think you mean.
Swamp and fucking $3,000 card.
Is it really?
The Tundra, it's a dual land that is like in the upper hundreds, if not thousands. I forget Tundra exactly, if it's worth multiple thousands or not, but it's still like a $500+ card. Does Magic. think it's better to play the Necromancer.
Necromancer's never a bad play.
Nope. Put the counters on the card, please. Thank you.
You're a counters on the card kind of player. Just kidding.
Welcome to me being again a Magic player.
Hey
What do you
Kyle.
want?
Hey Kyle, I have a question for you.
Do I play Magic the Gathering? Yes.
Yeah, that's the question.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I go to Uniphase.
Yeah.
And then
One
I
for
get-
placing, and then yeah.
Hello. Okay. Well, that's annoying.
You
The
can't hit
grid-
Alt, I think, with it on. Do you want the grid off? I can turn it off.
Oh, it's fine. I don't have
You
to-
sure?
Nah, it's fine.
Okay.
I'll just do this because it. Let me.
It's kind of a narrow grab range, yeah.
Okay. So unit phase. Do I get any? Well, I guess desert means my hero's getting an additional unit.
Correct. Maximus says, "Hey Kyle, I have a question for you. Have you played Magicka?"
Technically, yes.
Isn't that the like? I think I played it for like 4
Are we talking
seconds.
about the game? It's a video game that's on
Yeah.
Steam.
I think he's
I played it back in like 2012.
mostly being a troll, but you know.
I know, but it's still accurate. It's
How is it
technically yes
technically
because
yes?
I opened the game. I can send a
Hmm.
picture of my Steam library and it will show less than an hour of gameplay.
There you go.
But I still technically played the game.
Yeah, I played it for like 4 minutes. I was like, this just feels like too much right now, and I stopped.
That's why it's technically because like, did I play the game? Not really, but I've.
I have opened the game before.
Okay, so I get an extra unit. I'm sorry,
Each
if I'm remembering
hero.
correctly, then I only gain units equal to the number of blue number, right, on each card.
Yeah, if like a card has a symbol, yeah, like so this one you gain units equal to the blue symbol, unless it says something different in the body of the text, the body of the card.
Yeah. So I just gained the 2 extra heroes.
Yeah, so gain
hero
1
unit.
additional unit on each hero. Yep.
Do I attack?
And then I did give you 1 unit on your god that you can allocate somewhere if you feel so inclined. Because I killed a blight mite and let me put a card or a unit somewhere, and I figured you could utilize it better than I could.
Yeah, probably. I
mean-
think it's just worth stacking on the archer.
Yeah.
Maximus, technically yes, is the best kind of yes.
Kyle says technically yes, I think a lot.
I do, actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say, now that I'm thinking about it, Kyle says technically yes, a good amount.
Well, because technically yes is the best answer when it's like, the answer is yes, but there's caveats.
But it may as well be no. No. Alright, do your thing,
is it
Kyle.
attacking?
I mean, there is an endling.
Well, no, I need to attack. It's just, do I attack with both?
I mean, you will die if you attack with both, but or you'll die. One of your characters will die.
Oh,
There's no health, remember?
right. You can't
All or
double-
nothing.
and you can't double attack the same thing. Sorry, I am
Yeah.
working off of different card game rules.
I wonder what card game card game is that, Kyle?
All right, I'm killing the Endling.
Okay.
Put it back in the Endling deck, I guess.
Yeah, the endling deck. There you go.
Oops, sorry.
All right, you killed it with your necromancer.
Yeah, I already. took
Okay,
the
and then
one here.
well, then you gain 1 back because his passive
Wait.
triggers.
Wow.
Yeah.
Helps if I read my cards, guys.
Yeah. There's nothing enjoyable about this game, you know. Sorry.
Hey
I was just saying.
Hey.
I was just
Sure.
saying that because he also didn't raid. You know what I'm saying. Anyway.
Yeah, but the difference
I
is
know,
I
I'm
have you
just messing
not
with
reading
you.
my card. The difference is I view not reading my cards as a personal failure, not the game's failure.
Yeah, true. No, I'm just being...
Shots fired, but also how I lose half my Magic the Gathering games. Don't read the card.
Just being a troll. All right, here we go. Ooh, Griff Spawner, great.
No, that's
another
not good.
Barons.
Oh, that's really not good.
And a Chaos Keep.
Does that trigger when it comes into play, or does that have to wait a turn?
It has to wait a turn. It has Summoning Sickness.
Okay.
I'm trying to use terms you'd understand. So.
Hey, it works.
Okay. Okay, that doesn't really matter. Yeah, we need to kill that. We need to kill both the Rift Spawner and that. All right, anyway, we're getting attacked. Rift Spawner attacks weakest hero, which is your Necromancer, for 7. So, goodbye to your Necromancer.
Tragic.
Unless you want to use a spell.
Probably should this time. But it does... Well, I mean, I guess I can banish it?
Yeah.
Probably should banish it.
Alright.
I'm banishing it. Ah.
Death effect does not trigger because of whatever. Is that right? Yeah, it is. Okay. But that's fine. You do not die, therefore it is fine.
Yeah. I'm kind of like, I kind of need to not die there.
Therefore, in conclusion, we're about to get attacked by 4 minions, which I believe all hit me. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, because I only have 4.
Whatever, it doesn't matter. 6 and 1, half dozen and another there. Okay.
And
that's the end of his turn.
I feel like I should Scorched Earth.
That's land, but yeah. Sorry, you're just looking at that. Yeah, I mean, you could. If you feel so inclined.
I feel like I should.
Probably not a bad move.
I'm gonna Scorched Earth.
Deal. Which Barons do you want to get rid of?
Yes.
Okay, dead. Alright,
like, I feel like I should try and damage control.
Ooh, banish your existence as well.
It's a lot of raise an army.
I guess I play a forest and a bridge.
Is bridge still broken?
No. I'm literally making an entire video about that. That's my next video. It's just how bridge... Technically, actually, yes, because Maximus found a wording issue. Because technically, bridge procs itself the way it's worded. So then I would also get all of your unit effects, but I'm gonna fix that.
If this land has 8 or more units on it, if a card you control has an activate ability, those effects also apply to your allies.
It should say if another card or any other card, it should say, because if a card you control, this card is something I control when it's active, which would mean if you have activated effects, they would apply to me.
Oh, because bridge then applies itself to everything, and thus everything then applies to bridge. Oh, Maximus, you sneaky mother effer. That is, yep.
Yeah, you found that. I was like,
that is
very true. I'm getting so many units right now. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. You have 1 land. 1. Wait, no, it's only me. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, I'm thinking it got Harvest. Harvest is different. Did I draw cards? Yeah, I did. Sorry, forgot.
So are you expecting me to remember your turn? I can barely handle my own.
Technically, I should have drawn 1 extra card, though. I'm gonna do it. Okay. I wouldn't have played it anyway, but... Alright. You now have an extra card draw, because my mountain now triggers through bridge to you. Happy Christmas.
Yeah. It's Christmas. Merry Christmas.
We got to take care of this Chaos Keep, right? Because we don't want to. Well,
I mean,
do we have to? We could wait a turn.
Army. Players must attack with every that can attack on this. Well, you have to attack.
Which is fine, right? Because I'm going to attack Barons and I'm going to attack an Endling, which leaves you, even if you play an additional hero, you'd still have 3 Endlings to attack. So it's not exactly worth killing Chaos Keep this instant. It's probably more, we're probably better off killing the Barons.
Kill the Waste, or not Wastelands, sorry.
It used to be called a Wasteland, to be fair, so you're not wrong. But I changed
Barons because it generating multiple minions is kind of a problem.
Okay, I'm cool with that.
Great play.
There we go. All right, I will kill the Barons for 10, leaving me at 3.
Well, I've got Raise an Army if I need to like really protect you. So
technically I could have played this slightly differently, but it's fine. Barons does nothing because there's not a triggered effect that I can really use on it. That's getting fixed too, but definitely need to get this new update out. It's dead. Anyway, I gain 3 for attacking here, and then I attack for 1, killing the Endling. That is the end of my turn. You draw 4 cards.
But I can only play 2. 1,
correct.
2, 3, 4. Nope.
One day you'll figure that out. There you go.
Yeah. Okay, well, the Plains is not... Actually, the Plains is not bad.
Unfortunately, you've yet to draw a structure, so those Tundras are just worthless.
Yeah, that's why I'm not playing them. I feel like I should have played the Swamp earlier, but I assumed I'd draw a structure.
Oh, speaking of which, I killed an Endling. Oh, yeah. Your Necromancer also gained 1. I just gave him 1 because I killed that. Yeah, I gave it to you. Yeah.
I mean, I guess I play the Plains because I kind of just want the raw unit generation.
Makes sense to me.
Trying to make it aesthetic. It is not aesthetic.
Fair. I'll let you do that. I'm gonna hit the bathroom real quick. Talk to chat.
Chat. We have control of the stream now. Beetle is gone. Maximus, what do you want to get up to? No, we are doing a coup. That is exactly what's happening. What are we doing with the coup? Once we like put Beetle on the guillotine, what are we doing after that? You see, this is always the problem once you like run a revolution is you don't know what to do to govern afterward.
Okay. Stop trying to overthrow me.
Unfortunately too late, but also I have to admit this on stream. You say turn his Twitch into a boxing commentation channel. In my other life, when I'm not on stream, I work for Netflix, and I had to deal with the fucking Logan Paul Mike Tyson boxing event. So it hits a little home. I'm not sure if I'm happy with this. I don't like this idea, Maximus. I don't want more boxing in my life.
You're like, I already have enough. All right, you played 1 card. Oh. Oh, says Maximus.
I think I just go the wizard because the merchant doesn't really seem helpful right now.
Here, have some
No,
counters.
can you not copy paste?
You should
Oh,
be
you
able
can.
to.
Okay, weird.
There's also the bag, but you know.
Alright,
Unit phase.
unit phase to there, and that's kinda it.
Well, desert
Oh, no,
triggers
plus.
on each here.
Boop,
Yeah.
Boop, boop. And then I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit and allocate 2.
Honestly, merchant being in the game at all is a buff to God of War. Yeah, it's kind of true because you can attack twice technically. We're not really striving, or we don't really need action economy right now, but I do like the new merchant.
I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit, put 2 onto the calm hand archer, and then I'm gonna attack, but I'm gonna spend 5 so that way I
Okay.
can attack twice, and I'm gonna
Okay.
kill 2 endlings
Oh.
with it.
Oh, okay. You,
Sorry, am I missing something?
you will have to attack with every hero, remember.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
I'm still doing that to kill 2 endlings. Nope, never mind.
Yeah.
I'm not doing
Okay,
that.
I was like, he's thinking about it. It's it's loading.
You saw the math meme woman in my head of just
Yeah.
like, come on, let me calculate. This is a dumb idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I just have to kill all 3 endlings because that's the cheapest. That's the
Yeah.
cheapest option right now.
Yeah. Well, your necromancer technically gets 3 for doing that, so that's at least a little bit of a rebate there. And I get 3 on my swamp, which is nice.
You put the 3 on.
I did not.
Okay.
Yeah, you get 3 back there.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's up decently for next turn. All right, 3 more. Stupefy. All players must discard a card from their hand.
Mother.
At least you have some
Honestly,
tundras you don't
I
care
have so many
about.
cards.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
I'm gonna get
I'm
rid
just-
of my cleric because
Okay,
they're just
Okay. I'm gonna go on a little Magic the Gathering rant for a second. But
Okay, a whole rant this time. I'm ready.
so there's a format of Magic the Gathering called Standard. I
Yes.
play it. I play it a lot. One of the popular decks is a discard deck, and I hate it because all it does is it's just like play a card, make you discard a card from your hand. Play another card, make you discard a card. Every single time I win with my aggro deck. So Maximus, I don't know if you play Magic. I don't know if anyone's watching. I play a red deck wins deck in Magic. I'm an
Yeah.
aggro person. I just go like, I want to put a lot of creatures on the battlefield and hit you in the face. Every time I win with my aggro deck against the discard deck, I'm just like, ha, you can't discard my creatures when they're hitting you physically, punching you. So like, you
Do you
gotta
discard
visceral
cards
react.
on the board or is it in your hand?
No, it is a like, hey, discard a
Yeah.
card from your hand, or
Yeah,
the
gotcha.
opponent. Yes, thank you, Maximus. But yeah,
There
it's
you go.
discard a card from your hand, or the opponent gets to pick a card to discard from your hand.
Interesting.
Which is why whenever I win, I'm just like flipping the middle finger to my computer screen, being like, "F you, I won."
Yeah, that is nice. Gotta love.
Alright. Discard
Yeah.
spells just hit
Yeah.
wrong with me. Anyway, moving on. I like
Well,
the
luckily
card.
it's- I was gonna say, luckily it's the only one, so it'll be okay. Just kidding. Let's see. Pulling another one. A Shade. They got a slight glow up. And Inferno.
Wait, really?
Mostly the negative death effect.
Oh, I was looking. Sorry, when you said glow up, I looked at the art and I'm just like,
No,
this looks
they
like
look
the
the same.
original art.
No. Most of the art's the same. I think the only card art changed is the Paladin, ever so slightly. Oh, and the Fortress is different now. But yeah, no. And then 2 minions. We're getting pretty lucky with card draw, though, arguably. I think we're going to win pretty quickly here.
I think we're gonna win, but it's definitely like not
honestly
on the razor edge, but it's close.
This seems maybe ridiculous, but I think I'm gonna use Banish from Existence to kill this this Shade, because then we don't have to sacrifice a hero to him.
Attacking this card destroys the attacker. Yeah, no,
yeah.
I think that's the right play.
Yeah.
Card advantage. Like we want to.
Yeah, and we may as well do it now before taking damage. You would have killed your wizard anyway, so.
Those attacking the highest?
Yeah, so it's between us 3. I'll take one to my guy, but then you can pick which guy you want to take it from.
What's the Necromancer? Just because
I mean, he'll gain it back.
He'll gain it back, and also the hero, the archer, if I can like proc him.
Yeah, right. His units are more useful on him.
Yeah.
Okay. That was a simple turn to survive through. All right.
We can win in the next 2 turns if nothing weird comes up.
For sure. Honestly, we might win this turn. I just got a Scorched Earth and a Raisin Army. And I just Scorched Earth. Kill the Inferno.
Yes, correct.
And then I just try to kill Chaos Keep, and then maybe we can beef you up enough to...
Double tap?
I think...
Wait, if you... Because I can't attack the god until everything else is dead.
Correct, but... You'll have a singular minion in the way, and...
Yeah, I could attack with... I could sack my hero, worst case.
And I play both my spells, and you play your spell, and I think we win. But let's see how it goes.
Wait, I'm sorry, hold on. What is the wizard's ability when draw a card when defeating a...
That's the Old God symbol. An Old God card of 5 power level. Or 5... Yeah, 5... I wonder if that should be swapped. Yeah.
What?
I think it's...
Oh, so it's defeating any card.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh.
So if the wizard kills,
that as, like, you have to kill the old god, and I was just like, Beetle.
No. Yeah. Well, actually, technically, that will be a thing. I'm gonna have gods with death effects, so they die, and then you underneath is another god, and then you have to defeat them.
Oh, we're going the Dark Souls route. Got it.
Yeah, or like, well, it's just like a boss battle, like a typical boss battle, right? It's got phases, you know.
This is when the epic like chorus music starts.
Yeah. Did I draw? I don't think I drew cards. No,
you did.
I did. God, I keep losing my mind. Yeah, I used this, and I got this, and a cleric again. Yeah, okay. So I was like, I have a cleric in my hand still, but yeah, no. All right, we just play literally every single. Actually, no. I guess deserts.
I think you just
doesn't matter.
Play it.
Let's play something.
And hold your spells for.
Yep.
Me, and then we can win.
Correct. Okay, so here's how we do this. I get 2 on everything when I place it. Okay, unit phase. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. I just have so much unit gain. Honestly, you don't need card draw anymore, so I'm just gonna 1, 2,
I think
3,
we go for the win.
4, 5, 6. I think that was 1 extra. I lost count halfway through there, but I'm pretty sure that's right. Honestly, that's all I need. And this guy gains 3. 1, 2, 3. And then I just... Sorry, off. Go down to 4. I kill this. Each player draws a card. Not that we really need it. And then I attack 1 each. Oops. Lag. Attack 1 each, freeing him up for you to attack.
Okay, 25. That's the big
No,
question.
I can. I do send reinforcements, transfer as many units from your cards to players' cards you control. And I have so many units on my board. Plus, I play send reinforcements. Plus, you play send reinforcements.
So I gain 10. I mean, I'm just going to do it on the archer. So I gain 10 on the archer.
And then you can take pretty much as many units as you want from any of my cards.
4, 9, 10.
You're already there.
14. Yeah, we win.
All right, you have to follow the new tradition though. So the card you're attacking with, you got to switch to the flick tool, and you gotta flick him into the old god.
How do I get the flick tool?
It's F5. It's the one that looks like the little. If you go down from the hand, it's a little, and then you click and drag back, and then there you go. It's fun, right? Cool. Honestly, that just felt like a standard game. That didn't feel much different than...
Can I critique in a thing that I haven't like interacted with 5 months?
Yes, 5 months please.
I kind of want it to be a little harder.
Yeah. It should in theory be harder. With the new, because the new gods have passives too. And so say we killed him, right? It would draw like 3 cards or destroy some of our cards, and then it kind of creates
I want to increase the difficulty a little bit, just because. So the context is like when we were doing the initial game jam, I was basing some of my like thought process and emotional, like what I wanted players to feel, off of the Grizzled, which is a really great undersold card game.
Yep.
But the reason why I did that is because it took 4 years for me and my friends to finally beat the Grizzled, and I had each player sign the card that they won with. Like, I kind of want that level of like, this game is difficult. You don't just get to win.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, that was, we just kind of steamrolled there. I think, I think the new Old God stuff will change that. And I think, honestly, maybe some of the monsters need some buffs. We definitely had an easier game there than we could have.
It's definitely even going to argue maybe nerfing the player a little bit.
Yeah, I was thinking about maybe reducing unit generation a little bit, potentially.
Yeah. It helps with the sense of like, it makes it a little simpler too, because unit generation is unfortunately the one, I don't want to say downside of the game, but it's the one complicated part of the game.
Right, for sure. Yeah. Faux show. Yeah, I think, honestly, I think God of Humanity might need a nerf.
This one, what does it do?
It's different than it used to be. I'm pretty sure it was originally just 2 unit generation.
Oh my god.
Yep.
What the fuck? Beetle.
It's weird because it's like different things. Like the balance of this game has swung back and forth a lot. Typically, yeah, it's always been in the player's favor. But like if you know nothing about the game, it's a lot different. Like I show this game to like new people, and you get people like who just lose. It's a lot of knowledge based.
Yeah, I mean it's synergy, but that's
fuck. It's honestly, I need to get.
Part of the problem is like how good is our playing of the game? Because we know how to play the game.
Yep.
So I only kind of regret that.
Yeah, I need to put this game in front of more new people. And honestly, the hardest thing is like I'll put the game in front of people, and then I'll just be like, all right, like go ahead and play. And then I'm like seeing them making all the like wrong moves. I'm like, like it's like I had my family play it and stuff, but Um,
Um.
yeah, I don't know.
Okay. I'm gonna message my friend who's also made a board game before and see what his knowledge of PAX. It looks like PAX East is May 8th through 11th.
Okay.
So maybe
Yeah,
we try
I
to
mean,
set something out there.
That'd be kind of cool to consider, yeah.
Like I said, I'll message my friend and hopefully he gets back to me. But I kind of feel like when you
yeah.
no, go for it.
Well, I was gonna say I don't know how that works at all, but yeah, that'd be cool to see because I know
no clue. I am corporate entertainment at this point. I have no idea how the actual like trying to indie break into events goes, but I know people, kind
yeah.
of.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
So let me see what I can find out.
I am gonna try to put this like on the Discord server that we originally did the thing on, despite my complicated feelings about it.
The complicated feelings, you mean the people that told us the game was just not fun and gave no constructive feedback whatsoever?
Yeah, that part. And then just the jam being kind of like a mess, but and then seeing the other drama that happened afterward. I think I told you about that, right? Where the guy just created a game that,
on Thanksgiving.
Yeah. So it's, I still think like the members, there's like a lot of members there that are probably great to talk to. And maybe like we caught people on a bad day. Who knows? I don't know. But I think it makes sense to at least just like post it there more. I'm at least going to try to, you know.
If I'm trying to be like very constructively criticizing, I feel like what we need to evaluate, because I'm trying to think back to games like the Grizzle and other things.
Yeah.
They make you feel like you can win early, and then they tear down your hopes. Like the first couple turns are like, okay, we can do this. And then afterwards, it's like, oh shit, no, we cannot do this.
No, we can't, yeah.
I think AAE has that, because like your first turn or two you feel like you're building up and then things go awry, but also like you still kind of, to your point, the knowledge gap is kind of problematic because it's like you and me playing is a very different experience, because like we know what even me coming back to this game 6 months later, I know what the strategies are.
Yeah, you know what to take out and like that kind of thing, and
well, like the fact that I never played a Tundra, because it's like Tundras are not useful to me.
Yeah.
I
don't know, and also that like I've had varying games, like that one was definitely too easy. What do we draw? I think we draw. Problem is lands almost feel worthless. I almost feel like lands might need more units to kill, but
meaning old Scotlands?
Correct. Sorry, wastelands, yeah. Because I mean, this is all
so the difference is, I remember when they were broken because they made them draw extra cards, and that was disgusting.
Well, they do that, but this one, but not all of them. Some lands draw minions, some draw extra cards.
I think it's just finding the sweet spot kind of problem.
Honestly, yeah. I think some monsters might need to be more powerful and that kind of thing.
I think we're just in a weird like balancing mode. Like the game itself works, it's just finding the right balance is the problem.
Yeah. Also, I mean, one thing Maximus pointed out too is that the extra card draw from 2-card draw to 2-card play is technically it's both a buff and a nerf, right? You can't play as many cards, but because you're cycling through more cards, it means you can draw out more spells. I mean, we played
card selection is a very important mechanic.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, there might need to be
I think the God of Magic might need a rework.
Potentially, yeah. Well, especially with this update. But look at I mean,
Yeah, but like drawing two cards and
seven
then being able
spells.
to just. I play.
I feel like 2-card draw, 2-card play is a buff overall, says Maximus. Yeah, I mean,
It is. I mean, I don't remember the God of Magic prior to this.
honestly, they have stayed the same.
Really?
They have not changed since the start. They're probably the only god to have not really been tweaked at all.
Feel like they might need a tweak though, because
I mean, honestly, it could just be put on like put on a unit effect or something similar to what Mountain is, but
I feel like at the very least you might need to add in a discard effect and make it a looting, like you draw a card, you discard a card kind of thing.
yeah.
Because that forces more interesting choices, whereas right now I feel like, to Max's point of like, I draw spells and I'm sitting there and being like, awesome, I have all of these things I can play.
To me, it feels more like a problem with spells, though. Honestly, because well, here's the thing. The reason I wanted to increase card draw, and decrease card play is that when we were doing the other way, we ended up having no cards in your hand, and you just kept top decking. You just you play, draw a card, play a card, draw a card, play a card. And there was no thought behind it. There wasn't like looking through your cards and be like, which one do I play? It was just, okay, I got a card. Well, I guess it's the only thing I can do. I'm gonna play it. But now the problem is, because you're drawing so many cards, you can play spells just without any sort of punishment, right? Which is nice, right? Because they kind of help you get out of like a get out of jail free card, right?
Is radical thought.
Yeah.
But is there a word? Yes. Is there a world where you draw back to like 5 cards every turn? Like, is there a
like
version
Slay
of
the Spire kind of?
Yeah, like you always start off with a certain number of cards in your hand.
I was thinking about that. I have been considering, honestly, because like if you get like 3 mountains, and then you'll have like 20 cards in your hand. I'm like, there kind of needs to be a card limit. So honestly, that could actually.
Is it like a draw and discard to 5 cards every turn? Like you draw to 5 cards at the beginning of the turn, you discard to 5 cards at the end of the turn.
Yeah, or even draw to as well. Yeah, I guess then you'd just be playing spells. Honestly, I'm thinking. I'm almost thinking putting a limit on spells, but I had to think about that. That's one more that's more radical version of the current deck. It makes some cards more situational and more powerful.
I mean,
current rule. Okay, yeah. Current rule. Okay, gotcha.
The other trick, again, coming from Magic the Gathering, but the other trick is put spells on a stick, meaning put it on a creature.
Which we basically do
like,
have, right? I mean, Archer.
Right, but like,
yeah.
if these are good cards, but they don't work as spells, just stick them on a creature and see what happens.
Yeah. I mean, the nice part about putting them on a creature is it does give them a cost. That would be the other thing, is just giving spells a cost. But it's kind of hard to give, like, Raise an Army a cost, right? Because it's...
Well, the problem is our cost has to be in units.
Yeah, well, it's units or other cards, right? Like you could sacrifice a card to play a card. You could discard a card to play a card. You could get rid of units to play a card. Like Mountain is much less useful unless you have Farm or Wizard's Tower. Spells are much better. In draw up to 5. Necro Altar is much worse. I guess that's true. Yeah. It changes the whole balance of everything.
Maximus nails it of like, it would change the balance of everything.
not necessarily something that like shouldn't be considered, but I don't know.
Yeah, like
I think I would almost rather put cost on
on
spells.
Yeah,
At that
that's
point.
what I'm saying. Like, I don't think the discard drop to 5 is necessarily the right option. It's more just like that is something to consider, and like, what's the implications?
Yeah. Oh no, for sure. Yeah, it's definitely an option. I would not. I mean, I've definitely considered it. Shrug. Do you want to play one more maybe, or just to get a better idea, or?
I'm down.
Okay, cool. Just that way
we
can...
Let me go get some food and a drink.
Yep, not a problem. Still promoted. Yeah, no, that's a good point, though, Maximus. That's it's really hard to say. At a certain point, though, I think it just has to be like whatever, right? I mean, even more drastic ideas, just get rid of spells, but I've been tempted to just kind of honestly start playing without them and see how the game goes, but I don't know. Spells honestly aren't required. Yeah. They're kind of nice because it's like you feel like you can get away with something, but Wild Opinion removing spells is less radical than draw 2, play 2. Yeah. Probably. I feel like I'd almost rather give spells a cost. Like they just are some sort of they have some sort of downside. Rather than removing them completely. And it kind of just solves the, I mean, like, it just kind of solves the issue of, you know, them just like, because like one of the biggest issues with spells is like, when is the time that I don't just instantly play the spell, right? I don't know. Yeah, I guess the more I play with spells, the less I care about them. With the exception of like just, I don't know. Yeah, I feel like they make the game too easy, especially in this mode, but I feel like basically just making spells abilities makes sense, but right, just have some sort of cost, but I don't know if that's necessarily the right direction. Moving spells could be a fine idea, though. Honestly, it might be worth just playtesting it without them, but and just see how it goes. I don't know, part of me likes the idea of spells because they're the only thing you can, I mean, obviously there's abilities, right? Like for heroes, which I guess is kind of what Kyle was getting at, or not even abilities for heroes, but abilities in general, is just, yeah, put a bill or spells on a card. I just kind of like the sort of defensive nature of spells, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. It's definitely an idea. Definitely something worth considering. Definitely will have to think about it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm contemplating that. I'm like, honestly, the biggest thing is I just like the art of the spells. No, it's that and like, just the, I like that you can situationally use them. Like, those are the most fun to use them when it's just like, I need to get out of this bind, and this card helps me.
Do you think
rather than...
Whoa, by the way, I'm back.
Hello.
Do you think it's like decreasing the number of spells, maybe?
I was thinking that too. Like,
this is water, I promise.
Honestly, that has been something I've been thinking too, because deck building is a thing I want to have. But I think if I do that, the number of spells you will be able to choose is going to be a very small number of them.
Well, read about the art of making them like magic enchantments that you attach to a creature that lets you use an ability. Similar to
that's kind of cool.
Said about like being on a stick.
Yeah, it's just a sticker. What game is that? Oh, it's Smash Brothers. I was like, what game is that where you like put stickers on things to give it more power?
It was Brawl?
I think so.
Because it wasn't Melee.
Yeah, it was Brawl.
It wasn't Melee.
It was Brawl.
Alright.
That's something to contemplate. Let's play. Choose your god. A lot of things to think about. Yeah, it's kind of like a snowball effect. It's like, oh, I can change this one thing, and I'm like, is that really? That changes 12 other things.
That's a challenge with a like pretty decently balanced game.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying the game's like perfectly balanced by any means. Chad, no. do not take this out of context. But it's balanced enough that if you change one thing, it has ramification effects across the entire ecosystem.
Yeah,
like it's why when League of Legends, games that I play, here we go.
You're good.
It's why like League is like, oh yeah, we've reduced his health per level by 0.25, and people who don't know are like, oh my god, that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, but
people
why?
Who play the game are like, oh my god, he's so fucking broken. Blah blah blah.
Yeah. We've decreased his health by 2.5. Oh, he's unplayable now. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm purposefully looking for like, what is the worst looking card?
They're pretty powerful.
Yeah, that's the problem.
I would say
I just want to be like that player that's like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna pick a random card.
I try to balance them all pretty decently. I mean, maybe War is the least powerful if you're not utilizing his ability to attack, but... And Destruction is maybe bad if you play well.
I'm gonna take this. For that,
if you do,
for that reason.
I was gonna say, otherwise he's probably too powerful, but...
War is a little... Not War. Yeah, no, War is a little too... point of the gamey, kind of.
Yeah. Destruction you kind of have to play as a specific style, but... Like, Null Sanctum is supposed to be a terrifying card, but then... Oh, I have Demolished. Bye-bye. Yeah, it's true.
Five cards, right?
Yep. 5 to start, and then you'll draw.
Yeah, feel like Max has a point about like
Yeah.
relative levels of. There probably needs to be a cost for that kind of spell.
Yeah, spells either need to have a cost or they need to
Yeah, like I have a destroy. I do not have that symbol on the snow symbol.
it's a ruins. It's kind of I'm updating those to look more like a thing. It's just amplification tower on an icon, but but it's going to be like an actual ruins for the next one, which makes so much more sense. But sure. Yeah.
Oh, damn.
That is what I do. That is my turn.
Card. Merchant, not really great in this meta right now.
You draw 2?
No.
1. Oh.
This one. Because I'm a God of Destruction.
What? You draw 2. You draw 2 per turn. If we're unless you want to do the draw 2, play 3, or draw 1, play 3.
Wait, I'm sorry. I thought that was the God's power.
No. Sorry. God of Magic draws an additional card. Right now, the rule that we're testing is draw 2, play 2, instead of draw.
So let's
draw
be
1,
clear.
play. Okay. Yes.
We would have won last game that much more definitively.
Yeah.
I didn't actually draw 3 cards. I draw 2.
Oh, okay.
Let's be clear.
So you didn't even use your god, basically,
No,
is what just happened. Yeah. Okay.
Which I think is indicative of a like problem to solve, but like
Yeah.
point made of I
Yeah.
didn't draw my extra card last game.
Okay. I thought you were, but
Nope.
I guess I missed. Yeah. Okay. Well, go for it. Draw another card.
You're kind of fine. I mean, this is accurate in real life, but
Teehee.
I'm gonna play the swamp. Oh, I guess I'd just play the library because it's a structure.
Sure. If you feel so inclined. I mean,
I guess the merchant is not bad right now, just because.
okay, hold up. Wait a minute. Wait, so it's two cards. Draw 2, play 2. Or am I? Have I lost you here on that, or am I?
Yeah, you completely lost me.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
Okay. Sorry.
Back it up.
Okay. So the original rule is draw 1, play up to 3 cards, right? Of 1 of each type. The new idea for the rule is draw 2 and play only 2. You could do 1 of any or 1 of each type. So the idea there is to have more cards in your hand.
Gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Too complicated.
Okay.
I think having to remember every turn that I can only play 2 cards is not great.
Okay.
Not from like a strategic perspective, more just like It's gonna
That's
like
fair.
require you to nerf cards, isn't it? Ugh.
It's, I don't know. It's
Okay, let me try it for a game and see. Some of it
Okay.
again stems from the like I literally nerfed myself the entire last game we played, so let's see how it goes. Alright. Alright, get 2 cards.
Hi, kitten. Hello.
Is it Little Luna?
I have captured the beast. Mwah. There she is. This will be held. It's unusual. Where's she going? Okay, bye.
I mean, I feel like the best option is Swamp Merchant. Go to unit phase. This gains 1 unit and pass, I guess.
Yeah, your god also has a counter.
Thank you.
There you go. Okay, back I turn.
We gonna get wrecked.
A Ravager. A Null Sanctum. And an Inferno. Plus 2 minions.
How does Ravager work in this particular situation?
In this particular situation, this is why order matters. He attacks as normal. If he had like a different card in front of him, he would attack differently. But
Yeah.
of course, minion is the exact same, whatever. But this is where, yeah, order of operation matters. I don't really know. I was also playing for the first time, a player had more cards in their discard than cards left in their draw pile. Dang.
This is kind of wild. I feel like this game usually ends before you get below like 30 cards.
Maximus plays the Dalamus style, which is very, very passively. Anyway, let's get hit. Strongest for 5. That completely wipes out my dude. No. I was gonna say, well, here I'll play this. I got a banish from existence. We'll just kill him. See that? Yeah, maybe spells are bad. I don't know. I might play without spells for a bit after
spells
this,
are
but
overpowered.
Yeah, that might be part of it too. And then I'm gonna take 2 damage.
Yeah,
That's that.
That's okay. I think that's okay.
Yep. Yeah, I think the super kill spells are probably too overpowered. There is like every now and then like a little bit of thought of like, oh, it doesn't trigger the positive death effect, but it's like,
I think
how
it needs a
really
cost.
bad is
Banish
that?
needs
Yeah.
a cost.
Banish, Demolish, and what's it called? I just looked at whatever, it's fine. And Scorched Earth all need some sort of cost. Interesting. Honestly, this is only really coming more to light now that I'm drawing more cards, but anyway.
Ooh, that could be a cost. Double triggers the negative effect of something.
That's kind of cool. I'm gonna have to consider that too.
Yeah, something worth examining.
Yeah, for sure.
They do need a cost. So.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing. Yeah, those need something. Anyway, drawn 2. I mean, Necromancer Altar is just so good.
It's a little broken.
Yeah, more or less. It's a fun kind of broken, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say this feels broken in a like it's broken but not bad.
Yeah. I mean, if I wanted to make it less powerful, I just make it cost more units to activate. All right, anyway, I play that. I guess I can play another land. Yeah, we'll play another land. Okay, that's 1, 2, 1, 1.
Ooh, that's an interesting idea.
Active.
Necro Altar loses units every time you revive something.
Yeah, I mean, it basically, yeah, that definitely could be it. Yeah, it could have a cost. I mean, probably should. I don't know. I'm gonna keep playing. I'm gonna think about it. I kill a minion. Oh wait, actually, wait a second. I played this wrong. I played this wrong. Hold on.
Oh, you fucked up, Beetle. Sorry. Everyone who's under 18, cover your ears.
I gain 1 less here and 1 less. Did I move any up to my? No, I didn't.
Oh,
I can't actually.
Is broken.
Yeah, it's.
Holy shit.
It's terrible. Yeah.
No. Before your unit phase, fuck it.
Okay, deal. All right, well, I get 2 units then. There we go. Okay, cool.
That would literally kill us.
I think it was at that. There we go. Okay. All right, then I kill a singular endling. Okay.
My turn. Draw 2, play 2. What I thought was my god's ability, but instead is just my actual ability.
Correct. Yeah, I guess that was confusing. Now I understand why you thought that way. I explained that poorly. I apologize.
How dare you do this to me?
I'm the worst.
You know what I'm referencing?
No?
You did this to me.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, is that what that was? Okay. I was like, it's kind of the line, but not quite. But if you use Necromancer Altar, leaving it with 1 unit is no longer viable. Interesting. Yeah.
I think could definitely be a paying units is interesting for Necromancy Altar, of like a way of balancing it a little more.
Yeah.
It's something like definitely keep in mind. I think I don't really have an option, so I guess I just play. You don't need my cards, that's the problem.
Yeah, but you do gain cards when things die, which is a nice benefit. But so as you kill like lands, wastelands, but yeah, but if you don't need it, you don't need it, you know?
That I guess I go Pen Forest Druid because then she gains lands. Right, unit gain. Nothing here, and then 1 here, and then 2 here.
Wait, did you have your swamp last turn? Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, it should have 1 unit on it, because I killed an endling.
So it's got 3.
Oh, I just stabbed myself in the eye. That was good.
How did you stab your... Oh, okay.
I'm good. Don't mind me.
I watched the stream. It's fine.
My finger slipped.
Did you already increment it?
Yes, I did. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna... While you do that, I'm just gonna write some notes down real quick.
Weird spot.
Spells.
Okay, Growth seems like a really cool card, except right now where it is literally useless for me.
Yep. It's
Note
very
number one.
situational, which is a better spell, right? Like it has, at least it's situational, where it's not like you can just play it instantly all the time. But
True, but counterpoint,
yeah,
if you want the spell to feel good and not like a dead card in hand, it needs to be able to do something.
yeah, it's fair.
I cannot stand this Growth Love. Maximus, let's be clear. I don't like Growth either. It's a dead card in hand right now. Hate it.
Technically, it's not dead. Yeah, it's dead.
It
Never
is
mind.
dead. I can't do anything with it. That's my point of
Well, I was
like.
gonna say technically it could draw me a card, which doesn't really do you any
Oh,
good,
would
but-
you like to draw a card beetle here?
Okay. Do you want me to? Wait, does that actually work that way? Let me see. At the end of the turn, I placed. Yeah, technically you could use it.
Yeah, it will trigger this and this for you.
Yeah, which it only really triggers mountain because this is already triggered.
Yeah.
So it's really worth saving if my structure gets hit. You could use it to save my heroes potentially.
Okay, fine. I will save it. I guess
It's a defensive
If-
spell.
it is so bad.
I ditch it for half a unit. Says
I
Maximus.
would too. Maximus, you and I, same level.
Here's the idea with Growth is that it can go in specific decks and not every deck, right? Like
I think that's
what-
fair,
Yeah.
but that requires us to actually have the deck building.
I'm working on it.
I know, but like right now it feels like a bad spell. I draw
I mean,
it and
I
I'm just
can't.
like, what do I do?
Honestly, maybe I just remove it from the current play. Here's the question: is the deck specific? No. I mean, currently, no. I think honestly, I might just take it out of normal play and put it into the
Yeah.
beta.
It
But-
feels rough to draw because it's just like it literally doesn't do anything for me.
Mhm.
It barely does anything for you.
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay. I've done my unit phase. I do allocation. Oh god, that's a 10. Ugh. I'm gonna try and stack on my Penforest Druid. I'll attack with my Merchant, so it'll lose one, kill the minion. I think that's the best I can do right now. So I will pass.
Cool. Gotcha. All right. Enemy draws 4 technically, although it technically goes in order, so it's gonna be a Wrath, which is gonna hang out for a second, a Barrens, a Blighted Marsh.
Maximus,
Actually,
I agree with Beetle of like
minions.
growth does well in specific decks. The problem is there's no deck building right now, so like it's useless 3/4 of the time probably.
Okay, the good news is Wrath was drawn but does hardly anything. It doubles a minion's attack. But first, we have to be demoralized. Each player removes 5 units from any number of cards in play.
God.
Cannot drop below 1.
Well, 1. Wait, hold on. Can I counter this? No.
Doesn't quite work
Desperate
that way.
Mage's Shield is damage.
Well, this sucks. Well, there goes my... Well, I think it's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There goes all my units on my...
Yeah, I literally can only remove units. That's all I got. Beetle, were you thinking like a drafting style of building your deck for this? Because I feel like that might be ideal.
Probably. I mean, so...
Okay, I gotta do some like magic drafts with you then.
Yeah, because like
I feel
drafting
like you
is
probably like that's probably what this game needs, which is level of like you don't know what you're getting.
yeah, drafting is like one option, especially because like if I do end up making this a digital game, it's like a Slay the Spire like sort of, or like Inscription like progression would be kind of cool, where you add cards to your deck as you go, which is basically just draft over a longer amount of time, right?
Don't tempt me with a good time.
Versus, I mean, technically it could be like you build your own deck. There's nothing stopping anyone from doing that, right?
Yeah, that feels like you just build an optimal deck and you win, end of story. Where I feel like drafting, some type of drafting mechanic.
Yeah. My one thought with, if you are able to build your own deck, there are major restrictions on it. Like, kind of like, you can only have like one of each card or two of each card, and then you have to have a specific number of each type of card, right? So
get destroyed.
Anyway, we're about to get hit. Actually, well, here's what happens. We get hit for, I get hit for 2, right, from one guy, and then we lose a person. Now, if you really want to, you could play Growth.
I was gonna say, not necessarily. Well, no, Growth.
Yeah, if you play Growth on my side of the board, I get my my warrior back. All cards in play are activated regardless of number of...
That's not a trigger effect.
It's a unit effect.
Oh, your Necromancy Altar gets the effect.
Yeah.
Well, but I still have to play my Desperate Mage Shield.
No. I can lose my warrior. I'm fine with that.
Yeah,
it's
but there's two minions.
One attacked him for 2, so I had 2 units on him. So he attacked 1, 2 because he had Wrath. That brings me down to 1, so we're getting 1 more attack.
Wow.
Okay, so I get to draw a card additionally, and then I also, this is active. This guy dies, he goes back to my hand. This is the most
useful Growth I think I've seen.
Growth is so worthless. Oh, God. I'm just better.
Right. I revoke my Christmas gift.
Okay.
GIF, yes. GIF.
Christmas GIF. 1 unit for the swamp before you create it. Yeah, you should take one. Because my hero just died.
Oh, right.
Take one down.
Actually,
hold up. That actually didn't even need to happen. That's the funny thing. I'm just going to live with it. But I could have used my God to prevent at least one of those damages. Although
I literally
arguably
have a Desperate Mage Shield.
Well, yeah, but like that's the point of my God. Although arguably it was worth dying so I can play a card that gets 5 more units back. So anyway.
Plus.
Oh yeah. No, that's only 3 more cards. Correct. Yep. I guess you could have lost one of your guys if you really wanted to, but we're living with our decisions. Anyway, I'm drawing 2 cards. What do I want here? Village is good, but not really on a desert. We're gonna do that, and we're gonna do... What do I want to play?
We're in a weird spot.
Library's okay.
That's a lot of shit they got.
I just have like no units now.
I mean,
the Inferno is the scary part, really. Everything else is like whatever. I'm just gonna put a library in. No, yeah. Hope for card draw. Unit phase 1, 2, 1, 1. Funny enough, I've been thinking of library as its base effect more than its trigger effect. Yeah, I guess, yeah, it might be useful for me to give Kyle cards too.
But it's not.
I mean, you might be. I mean, if you need like a land or a structure, I've got so many structures right now. And you have whatever.
Nothing.
Yeah. So I mean, farm probably would be worth it. I'm kind of like slightly avoiding farm because it does just bring it back to the normal game state of whatever, being able to play more cards. But I don't know. Anyway. Here we are. I'm going to, honestly, I think we're just gonna go the Maximus strat, and I gotta do this. I'm gonna play defensively. I think I'm just gonna kill a minion. Oh shit. Yep. Just going the Maximus strat. I kill a minion.
Super defensively and hope the card draw wins.
Yeah, we'll see. Okay. Actually, yeah, we'll leave it. We'll leave it. Yeah, leaving units on Altruism. I wanted to put one unit on my desert because if a Blight Might comes, I will be completely screwed. But
huh. Okay, so my turn.
Yes, sir.
Two.
Oh, you do get one unit for me killing a minion as well on your swamp.
On my swamp.
I'm gonna grab some water.
Okay. Lord. Alright, chat. We don't got much. We got a mountain, we got a library, we got a Soulfist monk, and we got a cleric. I mean, do I play the mountain to just keep the value engine going? I think I do. Your destruction. Oh, fair point. I do have a lot of shit on board. I feel like the mountain is the right play, and then we play, what, the Soulfist? You know what? Despite the fact that I made this game, I'm going to trust you, Max, because you know this game way better than I do. There you go. Unit generation. Get one there. My heroes gain one each. Yeah, we probably just try to put this, or just put it first. Right, yes, she gains 3. I feel like I buffed the Pen Forest.
Okay, I'm back.
Max is teaching me how to play my own game. I was gonna go Pen Forest, like stack, but he is indicating I should probably do Soulfist Monk, and I'm kind of like, do I make the deliberately bad decision, or maybe not deliberately, but like, do I make the decision I was gonna go with and do Pen Forest because that's what feels right? And then knowing, Max, you are probably correct, and by probably I mean most definitely, but I might make the bad decision because I want to see what happens.
You just want to put everything on, you're putting everything on Druid?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I mean...
Max, you are probably right. I probably should keep the Soulfist Monk alive. I'm not going to do that because that is not what my monkey brain told me to do.
I think it's honestly...
The wrong decision here is the Archer.
Where's the Archer?
Maybe he meant the
Trader,
merchant.
I can't see. Yeah, Trader. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. It was on your screen, so...
Yeah.
Okay, there's...
Yeah, Monk and Druid are both pretty good. Alright, this is gonna be brutal.
I guess I just have to hit them fucking...
There's literally, yeah, there's not much you can do.
Merchant to kill the minion, and then
Sure.
hope to God doesn't go badly.
All right, here we go. Okay, so it draws an order. So first, 3 cards. A Barrens. Jesus Christ. A Desolation. You must destroy a card of your choice.
Well, that's units for me, at least.
Sadly enough, I think it's got to be the library. Yeah.
Oof. Without any other context, I think I sack the merchant.
Yeah, it's not a bad choice.
Oh, girl. And then that gives me +1 here. And
Oh yeah, plus 5 there, yeah.
I think that's it for that.
Correct.
Okay.
All right, and then one more card. God, so many lands. All right.
We have a problem.
Yep. Okay. Now 2 minions from the guy, and then Inferno triggers. That is another normal card. Another land. Okay, these have been summoned in.
We have to tap them.
Was Barrett? No, it was... Fuck. I can't remember how many was here. It was only 2, right? It was only 2.
I think it was 3 before.
Yeah, it was 3 before. Okay, so the bear... Yeah, no, it definitely was. It definitely was. Okay, and then 1, 2, and an additional 1.
Beats, we
That
have a
is
problem.
So many...
They attack strongest.
3 lands were here before. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, cool. Yep, attacks strongest. So...
Yeah,
so 1 tier here, 1 tier...
Mage Shield is not feeling super valuable.
Unfortunately, yeah, it's 1 instance of damage, so it's... well, I can tank 2. I'll tank 2 to my god, just because I can, right? 1, 2.
Okay,
and then
another 3 hit me directly.
1, 2, 3. Yep, and then that's that.
I don't think it's worth mage shielding.
No.
God.
That's more like a big hit that would be worth it.
That's my thought process. Is like save it for like a 5 or 10 damage thing. That comes
Honestly,
out.
luckily these are mostly minion draw lands, with the exception of Inferno. So we just need to get rid of Inferno, and we'll be fine. I think it might be a long-lasting game, but we'll see. All right, my turn. 2 cards. You know what? Screw it. Another warrior. And then... It's so unfortunate I can't get more units onto my Necromancy altar. Screw it. We're just playing a village on here. It's not the best move, but it's the only move I know. All right.
Is it?
No, but it's not a bad move, but it's just weird.
It's
not the most
might
efficient.
Have lost this one.
I think we're okay. I think we'll be okay.
You think so?
Probably. Okay.
You underestimate my stupidity.
Necromancer altar is now active. I have to do this.
Maximus, you also underestimate my stupidity.
I think it's winnable. The only problem here is I can't kill this Inferno. Unless I deactivate my Necromancy Altar, but I feel like my Necromancy Altar is pretty...
I mean, I got a Mage's Shield to help us survive.
I think...
I don't know,
I think
man.
you can do... I think you can kill it with Pemforest Druid plus all the units you have on your god. Right? And then you Mage's Shield when you attack. To just not lose those 10 units.
That prevents a unit of damage or an instance of damage.
Yeah, I think that's probably the play. All right,
Yeah,
I am going
that's it.
to kill 2 minions. You still have a swamp, right? Yeah, take two units. And that is my turn.
Okay, I will draw my 2 cards.
I think it's winnable, but I'm definitely going to... But definitely, why did I read that? I was about to read that definitely going to bed. And I'm like, all right, night, man. No, but it's definitely going bad.
Oh, right. Village is a weird card.
It's better than it used to be. Like, it makes much more sense, but...
Yeah, but placing a structure on something is not something that we have, like, well established in the mechanic outside of Village.
Although that would be pretty damn good with all the minions that are going to be drawn on Swamp.
Oh.
Because it's about to draw a bajillion minions, so we could just use minions as like a unit farm.
I think so. Yeah, I think I have to do this. Not a ridiculous play, and here comes the cleric. Okay, unit allocation. We'll start off at the bottom. Nothing, and then I get 1 there. What is that? Structures? No, heroes. Yep. Unit. 1, 2, 3. This gains 1. And then this one gains 1 for each land. I've got 3, so 1, 2, 3. And then remind me, rule is as long as it's not a hero, I can allocate units however, right?
Correct, yeah. Anything back here, you can units wherever. If they go onto the hero, they cannot be moved off, essentially.
Wanted to make sure the rules were still the same.
I'm helping you be symmetrical.
You're helping me be what?
Symmetrical.
I heard surgical and I was like, excuse me?
You know, surgical.
I mean, we need to kill the Inferno first, right?
Correct. That's a pretty big... I mean, it's the only one drawing normal cards. The rest of them are just drawing minions. Of varying numbers, but yeah.
Do we minion farm here? Are we playing League of Legends? Like...
Play the game with surgical precision and calculation. Yeah, correct. I mean, it wouldn't be the worst thing.
Here's what I'm doing. I'm taking 1 here, putting 1 there, so I can activate my mountain. So now I draw an additional card. And then I think I'm just putting 2 there. Taking 5 off that guy. I'm putting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Deal.
For context, chat, I'm dividing it up because I'm worried that we're gonna flip something that attacks my lands or structure rather, and I do not want to lose the structure.
There you go.
Actually, hold on, no, not that. That.
There you go. Yeah.
Okay. Pem Forest is gonna. Why am I tapping this? I'm playing fucking Magic.
I mean, you can. Sometimes I tap them just to be like, they're used. They only have 1 attack per thing, so.
Attacking the Inferno for sure.
Yeah. Which then dies. Each player gains 3 units on a hero of your choice.
I will put them back on my Pemforest Druid. Then I think I just kill 2 of the minions?
I think that's right. I mean, not really much else you can do.
Yeah.
You could not attack them, I guess, but... Seems like a waste. Yeah.
Reduce the amount of damage coming at us.
Plus you take 4 units on your swamp.
Yes, because I've destroyed 4 things.
Well, 2 things, but you have a village on it. Yeah. Okay.
Old God turn.
Old God turn.
Here we go.
All right. Draws a Ravager, a Rift Spawner, a Siege Engine, rip. There goes all our structures, maybe. And then 2 minions for the God. 2 minions for the Wasteland.
Sorry, chat.
Yeah, that's
my profanity. What the if?
There's a lot.
I think we done goofed.
Shit, hold on. We were at 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Jeez. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that right? That seems like a lot, but I think it's right. Sorry, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes, that's correct. Plus the one that was on there already.
You have a problem?
We have a minion infestation. It really, the Siege Engine really sucks.
The Siege Engine really blows us out because
is there anything we can do? Not really.
I can prevent 1 damage.
Our structures are just dead, unfortunately. Okay. Let's just do this in order, though. 1 to strongest, that's 1 to my Necromancy Altar. Then 5 to strongest structure, which is my Necromancy Altar, which is just dead.
Then 7?
7 to weakest, which is going to be mine. Which means I get to put 5 units somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And
I can tank a bunch of hits, but because I have 5 units on my God now. I can take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I'm wondering, I think I may as well, and then you take 2 more damage, and then it dies, which then gives you 5 units on your God, and then we just tank some damage on
our heroes. Well, because we'll do. Wait, what do you have that prevents damage?
I could have killed Forest too, but we could. Okay, yeah, no, yeah, it's fine. Oh my God, oh my God, comma, my God. Yeah, I can take 5 damage.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And then you still take.
Will attack 1, 2, 3.
I mean, your village is dying, regardless. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's just, do we decide to tank it? I think we can, but
I think we can. I think we save the mage shield in case we need it for this guy.
Yeah, for sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're here.
Then
yours
3.
It's 3. So this dies.
Village.
So its triggered effect goes off, which you can put 5 on anything. it could potentially be worth you putting 5 on my god, so I can tank the rest of the attacks. But
yeah, I think that's the right play.
okay, and then you also get 5 on your god for your structure dying.
And no, I don't get on the swamp.
Yeah, not for that. And then I tank 3 more. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
And that's his turn.
Bro, we are cooked. I think we're cooked.
It's gonna be close. Let's see. 1, 2. A swamp would be a great play for me. But do we need action economy more than anything? No, we need units because we need to kill these lands. I am playing the swamp. And then I am...
The bigger problem is the sheer number of minions they have.
Yeah, but if we don't get rid of the ability for them to keep spawning them, we might be screwed. I think I'm gonna do Osgathian Camp for more action economy. I could do... Wait, does that make sense? Or does Druid make more sense? Druid makes more sense right now.
You're asking me like I have any understanding of the meta here.
This is more just a general question to the ether, you know?
Maximus, does this make sense? Let us know in chat.
I'd actually rather not know if I'm making the wrong move or not. I don't want to make 100% optimal moves. All right, 1 there, 1, 1, 1, and then this one makes, I get 1, 2, 3. Okay. I'm gonna go, God, not having my Necromancy Altar sucks. Draw 3 cards, play one of your choice. Okay, that's Siege Engine. Because Siege Engine arguably has to go. But so does Baron, or not Baron. So does, yeah, actually, no, we'll kill, I'm gonna kill.
It's not a problem when we don't have structures.
Truth. But if we want to place any structures, that's when it becomes a problem.
Fair.
Plus it gets this 1 card out. Actually, I think what I'm gonna do, I am going to kill Siege Engine, bringing me to 2. Okay, arguably, yeah, I could leave it, but I get to draw 3 and play 1.
Oh, you get to draw 3 and play 1. Okay.
Correct.
Oh, and reshuffle the rest.
Barbarian. More action economy. He's used up. I meant to put 1 unit on here. Actually, no, it doesn't matter. I lied. I'm not putting 1 unit on there. I'm going to use my warrior for my other warrior. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to kill Forsaken Forest. Which unfortunately disables one of my lands. I will disable my mountain. At least the unit gen from a land. And then I'm gonna kill 2 endlings, I guess. Just to make it symmetrical. I'm gonna kill that one. Not symmetrical, but whatever. And then I get 2 units there. There we go. Cool. That is my turn. You're up.
I draw 2. Please, dear God, be good.
Ooh, charm.
Interesting.
And paladins also different now. They can no longer attack.
Oh, but it's 4 units. Holy shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, tanky boy.
I'm not gonna lie, the charm feels pretty potentially useful on that bitch.
Yeah. Charm only works on minions.
Oh, is that what the symbols mean?
Correct.
Well, shit.
Well, shit.
I had plans, but now I do not have plans.
Yeah, Charm ended up being just too broken as monsters, as you may remember. It was just broken in general.
Weird. I guess I just have to play the planes for
more units.
Yeah, I'm just going raw units here.
Heck yeah.
Or raw dog in it.
Yep, that's what that means.
Shush. Have you heard about Raw Dog and Flight Beetle?
No.
It's when you get on an airplane and you literally do not listen to music, you do not read anything, you do not do anything, you just stare at the front of the seat in front of you. Like,
that's good.
That's it.
I'm here
That's
for
all
it.
the basic things.
I don't think you took
And,
Pem Forest. I don't think you took Pem Forest,
Heroes
did you?
gain, no, I haven't done. Heroes gain additional 1. And Pem Forest gains 1 for every land. Okay. Allocation. Lord.
The allocation station.
I feel like I need to take out one of the creatures, one of the monsters, and one of the lands, ideally.
Yeah, I mean Rift Spawner for sure. Because Rift Spawner's drawing an additional card, which is scary.
Yeah, I feel like Rift Spawner, and then Barons, maybe?
Yeah.
Because it draws more minions than
Yep.
anything else. Or
Yeah.
Barons, I guess. Oh, there's 2 Barons.
Barons or Barons?
I guess I kill one of the Barons. Okay.
Do it. Oh, did you draw an additional card for your mountain?
I did not.
May have changed something, but eh. Same, but
Not
different, kind of.
really. I feel like the Paladin is kind of better right now.
Yeah, we're gonna need to tank some stuff for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, technically the warrior does the same, but they don't have that consistently per turn.
-1 for there. -2 for there. One there.
Isn't New Year's on the weekend or in the midweek again too?
Yes,
I feel like it's. I feel like.
So it's,
Right, I was gonna say it's exactly a week away, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going ballsy here.
Like, do I stream on New Year's or? I'm here for it. Remember, you have units on your god too.
True. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
No. Risk it for the biscuit.
Remember, your paladin can't attack. Just keep that in mind, or cannot.
He's
attack.
a tank.
Yeah. just yeah, making sure.
With these 3.
Okay.
This one will kill one of the barons. That's 10.
Okay. Brings down to 5. There's no structures to trigger for that, so never mind that.
The Sulfist Monk will be the one to kill the Rift Spawner, so he only takes 4 damage.
Nice. Each player draws a card.
Yay. I draw. Yes.
Cool.
Not
And then
useful. And then the
cleric can kill something.
I think the Ravager?
I think that's not a bad idea at all.
Yeah, the Ravager.
Because that also kills a minion. So Swamp Skit. Oh, that's nice. Swamp Skit 2 then. Cool.
Yeah. Okay.
I think that was our turns.
Praying we survive.
Okay. 3 cards. 1, Oh God, we're fucked. It's over.
No.
It's over. 2.
Does anyone have a damage
3.
spell?
Oh God, Abyssal Horde. Nope. Okay, that's 3, and then it draws 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 minions.
I got nothing. I got nothing. I can block 1 damage.
4, 5, 6. I think it's over. Well, you can. Well, yeah. Okay, we're dead. It's over. I mean,
1, 2, 3,
technically, you could
4,
charm
5,
a minion to take it onto our side, but
8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17,
18 times 3.
18. Oh God.
We
No,
got
it's
50.
17 times 3.
50.
But
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah.
okay, well that's game.
Oh, wait, and this guy also draws another minion when he attacks, so yeah.
Okay, now it is 18 times 3.
Yeah. Should we just play it? I just want to see how this plays out, just out of curiosity, if we're completely dead. All right. Strongest at 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
well,
1, 2, 3. Yeah, he'll get hit next. 1.
Oh,
1,
that was
2,
the first
3.
3. Never mind.
Yep. Who's next? 1, 2, 3. This guy's dead. Just gonna flip over the card. So that was him. 1, 2, 3. He's dead.
I get a counter on my swamp.
Yeah, I was gonna say I get 1, 2, and you also get 5 on your god. Technically, you might survive just because your god is just gonna gain so many units, but 3 here. 1, 2, 3. You're dead here. Crap, I lost count already. This one.
Don't think it matters.
Who's next? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Whatever. Dead. I guess let's delete it. And then 3 to someone. Dead. Shoot. And then 3 to...
Or but this one, this guy.
Okay, so the next 3 cards are dead, right?
Yeah. Now that one kills another.
How many heroes just died?
Oh, I just lost
5, 6? 6 total? Between mine and yours?
I lost another 3 heroes. So I get
Yeah, you lost 3. And then I think 6 total on, so you're at 10. So technically we are alive, but
tiny possible, but we can't kill the old god until we kill all the shit.
1, 2, 3.
Right?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm willing to concede, especially because it's starting to get later, but
Yeah, no, I'm done.
technically we're still alive.
I'm done.
Whee! It can be difficult though.
Yes, it can.
So, yeah, I don't know. There definitely were like a few misplays there.
There were at least 2 that I remember.
2 or 3. Yeah, I know I made a few, and then Maximus said we could have killed one of the things earlier. So yeah, technically there's a chance we could have won that one. I don't think it was
Hey, I deliberately
unwinnable, but
so.
yeah, it's true. Yeah. But yeah, I think that was. Oh, also, I guess yeah, you could have played your mage's shield when you were attacking. We didn't actually do that.
I don't think it would have. I guess it would have stopped.
It would have been
the
10 whole
damage.
more units. It
I
would.
don't think of it as an aggressive spell. That's the problem.
Yeah, you could have saved 3 attacks basically from minions, but arguably still wouldn't have done all that much. But
I don't. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think that saves us.
and I guess you could have played Charm as well to just take a minion out of their pool.
Would have taken a minion out of the pool, and I would have taken 3.
1 attack. So technically,
we're still
yeah.
in a bad spot.
We're yeah, we would have been pretty screwed, but technically we could have done that, and technically we could have. Well, and I also could have taken. I didn't use my god. Just looking at it now, I could have used 3 to take one of those attacks too. So
I think the problem is we couldn't punch through to do. Okay, that might be the note.
Yeah.
There's no way for us to win because the board is too wide. I know we designed the game to be like you have to kill everything to kill the old god.
Mm-hmm.
But a punch through style card, because I've got 21 units here.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I could put that onto a hero and then swing some way of like, I don't want to say like, oh, just do direct damage to the old god, but something about like, how do you avoid go wide strats? Because this is a go wide strat.
There's some new heroes that I've been working on that are like more action economy, right? There's one that's like it attacks. I think the idea was it can attack as many times as he wants, but attacks are double cost or something like that. There's like certain things like that. Just more attack actions, but
I think it's more just like there's no go tall strat, meaning like I can have these 21 counters. 21 units doesn't do anything right now. I don't have anywhere to put them.
Yeah.
Like having a lot of units on one land or one god without anything to put them on doesn't work. Like there's nothing to do.
True.
I guess that maybe that's more evidence that we need to have something cost units.
I'm
not convinced by that, to be clear.
Yeah. I mean, you know, in theory, you can play a hero, right? You play a hero and then you can kill, you know, a whole 15 cost land with that, right?
Yeah, but then I immediately get sacked by that.
No, true. Not wrong. I mean, at this point, we've lost, right? This is the end state. Amplification tower completely destroyed us.
even without amplification tower, how do we get through that?
After a long period of time.
Fair.
17 endlings. Or 17, whatever. Just had to flip it again, huh?
Yes. Yes, I did.
GG. Anyway, I think that's probably good enough for the stream.
No, good play notes. Good.
Yeah, honestly, the biggest
good, like potential future notes, I guess.
The biggest thing I think is spells. I guess question for you then: how do you feel? I mean, you said it's a bit complicated, but and I guess you haven't played like the previous version in a while either. But the draw 2 play 2. I guess here's the question, really. When looking at your hand, were you like, okay, I have options when you're playing a card? Like, do you feel like, okay, this is always the right choice? Or did you look at the cards and be like, I have something to choose from here?
You're the entire problem is you're asking the wrong guy. Like,
okay, yeah.
I didn't find a problem with the draw 2 play 2, but that's also because I adapt really quickly. I've played a lot of different card and board games, and also was easy for me to identify like optimal play. And when I say optimal play, I don't mean like actually like optimized play, but like okay, I only have so many options. I can play 2 cards. These are the 2 that look the best.
Yeah.
I'm really not your target audience for that.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's not so much like do you know what's the right card to play, but do you feel like you have options, right?
Yes, I will agree that it definitely generates more options in my hand.
Yeah. That's the goal of the change, really, is because, like I said, again, it was just top decking before, which I just don't think is fun.
I think if you're top decking, you need to implement some type of better draw rule, which I think this is a different variation of. I would definitely say you need to playtest it with people who are not used to card games like this.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I played it with my mom and she could figure it out. So I think, I'm probably fine. Not, like, and, so, I mean,
I don't mean that in a mean way. It's more like that is a good.
Yeah, same. I also don't mean it in a mean way, right? Yeah. So yeah, she was, able to understand and that kind of stuff. And yeah, she doesn't play games, I guess is the indicate or the
my biggest concern is just it's a weird rule when you have 3 types of cards and you can only play 2 a turn. But if people are grokking it pretty well, don't put too much faith in my concern.
I had considered, instead of limiting the number of card or the type of card you could play, so you could just play 2 of any card. That in theory would help you with this situation, right? Like you'd have 2 heroes to take out more minions and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Maximus is opposed to that idea, but yeah, I think it might be good for this kind of situation, right? If you could play 2 heroes, you could take out maybe 2 lands, right? With that, all the number of units you have. Obviously, yeah, you're gonna get pelted with a bunch of stuff, but I don't know.
I'm less concerned about it from a perspective of like better or worse, and more like what is more easily understandable.
Yeah,
getting to play 2 cards or getting to play 2 cards of any type.
Yeah. Honestly, I agree with you because it's kind of hard to explain that to someone, right? Just to even say.
Yeah, it's like it's easier to say play 2 cards of any type versus play 2 cards, but they can only be 1 of each type.
Yeah, they only be 1 of the 3 types of cards, with the exceptions. But it starts getting wordy when you're talking about it that way. So, okay, that's I think that's a fair assessment of that.
Yeah, that's more where my thought process comes from of like, what is easier to grok for the average player that doesn't have us to explain the game?
That's fair. Yep. And I tried to like illustrate that kind of thing in the rule book, but like, there's only so much that's like whatever. Okay. That's I think a good note. Okay, was there anything else I was gonna ask? Because I think that was that's the main goal of that.
I'll say counter to my original opinion, I do think the draw 2 play 2 works a lot better immediately once you get it. So like counter my initial opinion of, oh, this is complicated. It wasn't actually that bad.
Okay. I think I'm probably gonna go through with it then, because it's at this point like I'm like, I just feel like it needs something, right? It needs some sort of rule to like, figure out what you're doing. Like the problem is there was no choice of what card you were playing. It was, which is fine, because like a lot of it was like, okay, I just have to figure out how to allocate units, and all your brain power went to that. But I also think choosing your cards like really should be part of it, right? Like otherwise, like what are we doing here? But yeah, that's good feedback. Trying to think what else. I mean, is there any other like just notes in general that you have? Like, and any cards that seemed too powerful, any cards that seemed fun, anything that seemed unfair. The answer can be no too, but
balance is pretty good. I will say I'm not super happy that first game was a blowout and second game was also a blowout, but in the opposite direction.
Other way. Yeah.
I feel like that indicates there's some level of balancing problem where it's like the first game we clearly had the ability to win. In the second game, I feel like I thought we had the ability to win, and then it just slipped away instantly, and there was nothing I could have done.
Yeah.
That's the only part where it's like, I feel like the first game felt good because it felt like a series of like definitive choices we made. The second game, not so much, because it felt like I don't know what choice I could have made that would have saved. Like, even if I had played optimally according to like what Maximus was saying, or like even what I identified,
yeah,
I don't know if that would have mattered.
Yeah, amplification tower is rough, especially with that many minions. So it's hard to say.
Some of that, to be fair, some of that can entirely be variance. So like you have to take this particular piece of feedback with a grain of salt of like, we could have gotten the literal worst possible play by the old gods. Like the old gods deck could have been unfortunately stacked. But it did feel like I had no ability to interact and save it. And I will say that, like, unfortunately, going back to referencing other games, the Grizzled, the reason why I love it is because it feels like you made every mistake that got you inevitably to where you are, even though like some of it was somewhat like some of what you can experience in that game is very much like we had no other choice. We had to do this. But it felt like everyone made that decision. I don't know how to introduce that, because like one of the things with the Grizzled is you pick the number of cards that you have to like deal through on your mission each turn. So there's a level of like everyone is deliberately choosing things. That maybe makes it feel a little bit more like I own my own results. I don't know how to introduce that kind of concept or idea to this. Because this was just like, oh look, there's 15,000 minions. We lose.
And oh look, he drew this card, and so now it's over.
I don't know how to introduce the concept of like self-ownership of like, yeah, there's 15,000 minions, but I unfortunately made the decision that led us here.
I'm trying to decide how much of that is I might even have to just take this game and run it back, like do it like we did with the game jam thing, and just see if it was winnable, just out of curiosity, you know.
Don't think this one.
I don't think it's honestly.
Well, here's the thing.
I
don't mind if it's not winnable, but I want to feel like I owned that decision a little bit better.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. Again, I think that's what happens a lot when people lose. They just felt like there was nothing they could do, even if there was.
Whereas, like, again, the Grizzled is sometimes it is literally unwinnable, but every decision you make contributes to that unwinnability. And so, like, that's what makes it feel like, oh my god, we beat it. Whereas this, I felt like this particular game, for example, I felt like, cool, optimal play on my side doesn't matter. I don't know how to introduce that though. Like, there's a level of like
part of that. I mean, part of things we've talked about before is like doing drawing like the enemy's cards first so you can see them, but you know that changes a lot.
You think there's a level of like players can sack units to prevent a card draw or something? it doesn't, from a game
Yeah.
design perspective, it may not actually improve the experience, but from a user experience perspective, does it make you feel like I have made optimal decisions kind of thing?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, you do have like ideas for cards where it lets you like scry the enemy's, you know, cards or that kind of thing.
You're calling it scry.
I mean, it's the term, you know.
I know, but I appreciate whenever you like take on Magic the Gathering.
That one's also in what's it called? Slay the Spire also.
Yeah.
So and it's like games that decide to like call it something different. It's like, why? Just use the
common term.
It's not like it's illegal. Like it's not like it's a copyrighted term. Just call it what it is. When it's like it's the void zone, it's like it's called your discard pile. You know, it's like anyway. So yeah, okay. I mean, that's good feedback. I have noticed that like losing can be demoralizing sometimes.
Yeah, and I think it's like a level of how do you give back actionability to the player where they feel responsible for their own loss versus again, using this game as an example,
yeah,
I felt like there's not much we could do.
Yeah, that's fair. I think that's fair. Okay, something to think about. Okay, cool.
We gonna end the stream?
Yeah, I think so. And that's pretty close to my typical 3-hour mark anyway. So, alrighty. Well, Kyle, thank you. Maximus, thank you for joining. Oh, here. Well, wait. There we go. This will be our end screen here. There we go. Thank you all for joining. Okay, hold on. I've been trying to raid people more on Twitch. There's literally no one watching me on Twitch, but you know what? I'm not gonna worry about it right now. I'll do it next time.
I was gonna say the Twitch streams on actual Christmas probably less than normal.
Actually, surprisingly, I think there's more than normal, which makes it even worse. But anyway, all right, everyone. Thank you all for joining me. I will see you Friday. Bye.